This is not just another SUV reveal. This is a statement. What you're looking at right now is the BYD YangWang U8L, and the moment you see it, you realize this thing isn't trying to compete politely. It's here to embarrass everything else. The L means long wheelbase, but honestly it might as well mean legendary, because this machine takes everything we thought we knew about luxury SUVs and flips it upside down. People love to flex with a Cadillac Escalade, a Mercedes G-Class, or even a Range Rover SV. Those are cool, but standing next to the YangWang U8L, they suddenly feel like yesterday's news. This is a six-seat luxury monster with insane power, wild tech, and features that sound like science fiction. Nearly 18 feet long, brutally confident, and unapologetically over the top. If you think you've seen it all, trust me, you haven't. Welcome back to Drive Zone Meet and buckle up. Let's start from the back, because the rear of the BYD YangWang U8L already tells you this is not a normal off-roader. Unlike the standard U8 with its aggressive spare tire mounted on the tailgate, the U8L goes full executive mode. The spare is gone, and in its place you get this clean, upright, luxury-focused rear design that honestly feels more Rolls-Royce Cullinan than rugged trail machine. The tail lights stretch vertically, glowing with this high-tech signature that looks incredible at night. Hit a button and the split tailgate comes alive. The upper glass lifts smoothly and the lower section folds down electronically. And here's the crazy part. That lower tailgate is strong enough to hold about 200 kilograms. Imagine sitting there with luggage, gear, or even just chilling with a coffee, watching the sunset. How many luxury SUVs let you do that in style? Now moving along the left side, this is where the L really starts flexing. BYD stretched the wheelbase by almost 8 inches and you feel it instantly. This thing is massive. The proportions are bold, straight, and confident with sharp body lines that make it look like it was carved from a single block of metal. The 23-inch forged wheels look absolutely enormous, filling the arches perfectly. And the paint. This dual-tone black and gold finish is deep, glossy, and rich, the kind of paint that makes you stop and stare. No traditional door handles here either. Just touch the sensor and the door glides open silently like it knows you're important. The side steps extend outward automatically, not just down but out, welcoming you in like a luxury hotel concierge. Quick question for you, do you prefer hidden door handles like this, or do you still like old-school mechanical ones? Swinging over to the right side, everything just feels symmetrical and deliberate. Long, wide, planted. This is not an SUV that tries to look sporty, it looks powerful, expensive, and dominant. Compared to something like a Mercedes G63, which is boxy and aggressive, the U8L feels futuristic and intelligent. Compared to a Range Rover, it feels more daring. There's nothing subtle about it, and that's the point. BYD didn't design this to blend in at a valet line. This is designed to own the entire parking lot. Now let's step inside, because this is where the YangWang U8L really starts messing with your expectations. The moment you sit in the driver's seat, you're surrounded by premium materials everywhere. Soft Napa leather, real wood trim, cold metal accents. It feels more like a private jet than a car. In front of you is a massive digital instrument cluster, crystal clear and packed with information. In the center, a large, curved OLED screen flows down the dashboard, and there's even a full-size screen for the front passenger. So while you're driving, your passenger can watch videos, browse content, or control features independently. Would you let your passenger control the tech, or is that a recipe for chaos? The cabin feels rich, warm, and unapologetically luxurious. The air vents rise up automatically when you start the car, the ambient lighting wraps around the interior with dozens of color options, and the sound system, with over 20 speakers, turns the cabin into a rolling concert hall. And yes, there's even a roof-mounted drone system. Press a button and a drone launches, follows the car, records cinematic footage, and streams it directly to the screen inside. Imagine road trips, off-road adventures, or mountain drives, all recorded automatically. Would you actually use the drone, or is it just the ultimate flex? Now let's talk about the second row, because this is the real reason the U8L exists. Thanks to the extended wheelbase, the rear seats are absolutely ridiculous. These are not back seats. These are executive lounge chairs. Massive legroom, wide cushions, and zero-gravity seating that reclines, lifts your legs, and supports your body evenly. Hit massage mode, and you get real mechanical rollers working your back, not just vibrations. Heated, ventilated, massaging seats with hot stone functions. Between the seats, there's a full center console with a built-in refrigerator that can actually make ice or keep drinks hot. There are screens, fold-out tables, and a dedicated control tablet just for rear passengers. If you were being chauffeured, would you ever want to sit in the front again? Even the third row deserves respect here. In most SUVs, the third row is punishment. In the YangWang U8L, adults can actually sit back there comfortably. There's real legroom, proper headroom, USB ports, cup holders, and air vents. This is a true six-seater luxury SUV, not a five-seater pretending to be bigger. Now let's get into the heart of this beast, the engine and drivetrain, and honestly, this is where things start sounding unreal. The BYD YangWang U8L uses 4 independent electric motors, one at each wheel, combined with a 2-liter turbocharged engine that acts purely as a generator. It doesn't drive the wheels, it just feeds electricity. The result, around 1,180 horsepower. Let that sink in. This family SUV has more power than early Bugatti Veyrons. Despite weighing close to 4 tons, it launches from 0 to 60 in about 3.6 seconds. You don't accelerate, you teleport. Compared to a G63 or Escalade, this isn't even the same conversation. And because each wheel has its own motor, the U8L can do things no other SUV can. Tank turn? Yep, it can rotate 360 degrees on the spot. Flat tire? No problem, it can keep driving on 3 wheels. Deep water? It literally floats. Yes, this SUV can become a boat. Emergency flotation mode seals the cabin, lifts the suspension, and uses the wheels to paddle through water. Be honest, gimmick or coolest feature ever. Driving it is just as wild. Despite its size, it handles shockingly well. The advanced hydraulic suspension keeps the body flat in corners, absorbs potholes before you feel them, and adjusts instantly to road conditions. Inside, it's whisper quiet. Double-pane glass, active noise cancellation, and insane insulation make it feel like you're gliding over the road. This thing makes a Tesla Model X feel basic and an Escalade feel ancient. So let's talk price. In China, the BYD YangWang U8L is expected to cost around the equivalent of $180,000. That sounds crazy until you compare it. A G63 costs similar money with less tech and less power. A Rolls-Royce Cullinan costs double and can't do half of this. A Range Rover SV is expensive and unreliable. Suddenly, the U8L feels like a bargain. Would you pay for heritage or would you pay for capability? And that brings us to the final verdict. The BYD YangWang U8L is not just a Chinese SUV, it's a warning shot. It shows how far the industry has moved and how fast innovation is happening. It's luxurious, insanely powerful, technologically outrageous, and completely fearless. This isn't chasing anyone, it's setting its own rules. Now I want to hear from you. If you had this kind of money, would you choose a traditional luxury badge, or would you go all in on something this bold and futuristic? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Drive Zone Meet, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next. Trust me, the cars we have lined up will blow your mind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.